Starts.
So second part. So Albatross has been killed, and it is the avenging spirit of Albatross that the condition, the people and the crew and the ship both are in surrounded by or engulfed by the untoward condition, miserable condition. It is the avenging spirit who is chasing and trying to take revenge with the crew. The sun rose upon the right. Now the sun is rising upon the right. That means the ship is moving towards south, north. Out of the sea came he. Once again, he is personification for the sun, still hid in mist, and on the left went down. And now mist has again engulfed the entire environment. And the good south wind still blew behind. Now the condition hasn't yet worsened, and still south wind is blowing. But no sweet bird did follow. But this, because albatross has already been killed, how can the bird follow? Nor any day for food or play came to the mariners hollow. But the albatross is not coming because it has been shot. And I had done an hellish thing. Now he again says to the guest, the mariner talks to the guest that he has done a hellish thing. And it would work them woe. And work them woe means it would give them curse. For all averred, averred means stated, I had killed the bird that made the breeze to blow. And all the crew, they were blaming me for killing the bird that made the breeze to blow. Because of the albatross arrival, the wind was blowing, and they cursed the mariner that blamed him, that because he is the killer of the albatross, and the wretched condition will now begin. So now there are two statements of the crew. Now this is the statement: they are blaming him for killing the bird that made the breeze to blow. Later, we shall see a different statement by the same crew. Just keep it in your mind. Ah, wretched, said the bird to slay, that made the breeze to blow. It was wretched condition that he killed the bird that made the breeze to blow. Nor dim nor red like God's own head, the glorious sun upraised. Now they are praising the sun. Still the weather has not worsened. It is still dim nor red. Red sense to pertaining heat. Like God's own head means something glorious. Godhead is glorious. Sun uprose. Then all ever. Now there is converse statement, reverse statement, contrasting statement by the crew. I had killed the bird that brought the fog and mist. Now, the same bird has brought fog and mist. It was right, said they, such birds to slay that bring the fog and mist. Now, I think this one refers to the previous one that because earlier that brought fog and mist, and it was right that they had killed the bird because it brought the no. Now the condition. Ek minute, just a moment. It was right, said they, such birds to slay that bring the fog and mist. And because they believe that albatross has brought fog and mist, and they stated once again that mariner has done the right thing to kill the bird. Now the fair breeze blow, the white foam flew. Still the weather is clear, nothing adverse condition. Still the weather is clear. But later it will change. The fair breeze blew, the white foam flew. Foam refers to the water waves which has been waded by the ship and showing the splashes of foam. The furrow followed when the ship cut the ocean water. It leaves behind a trail of mark that is called furrow, like a tunnel sort of thing. We were the first that ever burst into the silent sea, and came forth our ship came in the silent sea. Down dropped the breeze. Now here, once again, the sea changes. The wind has stopped. Down dropped the breeze. There is no breeze, and if there is no breeze, the ship cannot sail. The sails drop down, and there is no breeze. The wind won't push the sail. The sail was also dropped down. It was sad as sad could be, and people were sad. And we did speak only to break the silence of the sea. And this silence, this calmness was only interrupted or disturbed by the voices when they spoke. And it was all hot and copper sky. Copper is brown, reddish brown in color. That refers to the extreme heat of the sun, the bloody sun. Now the glorious sun has become bloody. Bloody means murderous. At noon, scorching heat of the sun, right up above the mast did stand, means just above the head. Mast is just straight, no bigger than the moon. And at noon time, the sun gets smaller in size. That's why it has been compared to the moon. Day after day, day after day, this is repetition. We stuck nor breath nor motion. Yes, the repetition is here. So the poet wants to emphasize the fact that the condition has worsened. Nor breath nor motion. There was no motion. They were stuck in one place, as idle as a painted ship. Now their ship has been compared to a painting in which a stagnant ship is shown in the silent sea. So that this ship, their condition was also as if the ship has become stagnant in the calm and peaceful sea. It has been compared to the ocean where there is a ship painted, that too is without motion, motionless. Water, water everywhere, and all the boats did shrink. Now, here the repetition of water, the poet has given a special emphasis that though there is present of water, but they are still, they cannot drink that water. Their helplessness has been clearly shown. Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink, but they cannot drink because it is salty. The very deep did rot, O Christ, that ever this should be. The deep here sends to the deep depth of the ocean that has this is rotting because the water is stagnant, there is no sunlight, so everything is rotting. And slimy things did crawl with legs upon the these slimy things, these creatures represents, symbolizes bad, evil, something untoward condition. And who is this? The avenging spirit of the albatross. About in reel and rout, that death fires danced at night. Here again, once again, a supernatural effect has been shown by the poet. Death fires refers to the fire burned by the witches, danced at night. The water like witches' oil, and the witches are performing their black magic in the burning their oils. Burnt green and blue and white, all these colors are referred to the supernatural effect of the witches. And in some in dreams assured were of the spirit that plagued us too. And some crew members were dreaming, and they were saying that the avenging spirit is annoying us. Plagued us means annoying us. 9 fathom deep. Fathom is the unit of the sea, knots, that is also called fathom. So from the depth of the sea, so here the ship, the poet has mentioned depth, but the exactly it is not depth that the albatross is following them. Albatross is no more flying. It's spirit. Spirit can go in the depth of the sea, and that is following from the depth of the sea, and it wants to take revenge from the crew. From the land of mist and snow, from the Antarctic region where it was covered with snow and glacier, it is following them. And every tongue, the extreme heat of the sun and the scorching heat has made their tongue dry and parched. Through utter drought, and there is a scarcity of water, as if the root has withered. Withered means gone dry and worn out. The root of the tongue, that root has been compared to the tongue. The base of the tongue has been dried, and they are unable to speak. No more than if we had been choked with soot. Soot is black powder, which is caught by the burning of the flame. As if the throat is choked, means blocked with the powdered soot, and they are unable to speak. Ah, well a day, what evil looks had I from old and young. And now he is telling the keyman, everyone in the crew, the old one and the young ones, they were looking at the mariner with evilous eyes, what I have done by killing the albatross. Instead of the cross, the albatross about my neck was hung. And so here it is a very symbolism. It is the albatross was hung about his neck. The sense of this, it has been metaphorically. The sense is something else. Albatross was hung round the neck. The sense it signifies that the albatross, the dead albatross, reminds him always throughout his later life of the sin he has committed by killing the albatross, and that hung, the weight of that killed bird is weighing heavily upon his heart, mind, and soul, and he could not invest his life, live his life in peace. He has gone restless because of the sin he has committed that hangs about his neck. That is the sense of albatross hung about my neck. If you like this explanation, please press the like button and share among your friends, and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching my video. Have a nice time.